Are you looking for the best shader pack that works on all devices, including Windows 10 and mobile? Well, if so, you've come to the right place. Now, just a quick disclaimer, this is by far not as good as how shaders used to be, and is not as good as the RTX version, but this is the best you're gonna get, so believe in me. So here is the shader. It's the Realism Shaders, created by Omega Blade, and of course there's their YouTube. You can check it out. I don't know why it doesn't have a picture, but who really cares? It does indeed come with a cogwheel, which allows you to choose if you want a sky background or not, so it's up to you. And of course, the download link to this amazing shader pack will be in the description down below. So while you're down there, why don't you like, comment, and subscribe? You can also check out one of our other videos on the channel. But other than that, make sure it's active in the global resources and hop into the world. Now, since we're in the world, this is how the sky looks. Of course, I set it to the custom sky box, so there you have it. This also shows up that the leaves wiggle, and that's pretty decent. We go down here. The grass wiggle as well, but a bit slightly on a different frame rate than everything else. Now, like I said in the intro, this is not as good as shaders used to be, but it certainly has come a long way from the early days of the Red Dragon engine. You can also see that in the distance, we have a nice little fog or atmospheric haze in the distance, which adds a lot of depth to the game. Now, running over to another amazing part about the shader pack is the water over in this direction. If we go down to this river and look at the water, you can see it moves nice and gently. It almost looks super realistic, which is a nice detail. Underwater, it doesn't look too much different from natural. It's a bit more clear, and the lights don't have any shade of color to them, but they do brighten up the area a bit. Now, moving on, let's change it to night, and you can see it's more dark. It still has that atmospheric haze in the distance, which does add a nice dramatic flare to this shader pack. But going over to the light sources, there's a subtle difference from the vanilla ones. It does look pretty decent. So let's have a quick time lapse of all the different lights. Now, another thing I want to mention about the night is since I have the skybox on, it doesn't get too dark, which may be a positive or maybe a negative. It's up to you to decide. So let's change it back to day, get rid of all those phantoms, be gone, and change it to thunderstorming to show you how rainy weather is. Oh no, I freed them again. Now the haze becomes a bit darker and more drawn closer. The water doesn't look too much different. It does look a little more see-through, which is a nice detail. Other than that, the clouds up there doesn't change too much. So let's clear the rain and get rid of these phantoms once again. Be gone! And let's move on to the final part of this shader pack review. I always ended up in the nether, so let's hop through and show off the nether. So the lights don't change too much, but the lava did change quite a bit, which is a plus. So if we go down here, you can see this is how lava looks. A different texture. You kind of see the old lava and the new looking lava in the distance. I actually like, kind of looks like molten cheese. I don't want to lick it. So one final thing before I end it up, in the background, you can see that the vines of the nether trees are actually wiggling. So with little mushrooms, which is a very nice detail. Not a lot of shader packs, quote unquote, actually do this currently, so that's an extra plus. But I hope you did enjoy. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and of course I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.